Hey guys, so I wanted to do a video because I was thinking about it the other day and I realized that I'm pretty much a makeup channel that has not been posting makeup content lately. Um, so I figured why not talk about it and what's going on. So, honestly, I've done my makeup once since like November 10th or whatever. The last time I did my makeup, I used the Mini Controversy palette from the Shane Dawson and Jeffree Star collaboration. And that was the last time that I did my makeup. I haven't touched any since. So it's been over a month. And that's why the lack of makeup content. Plus, I had a lot of non-makeup items that I wanted to review for you guys and hadn't got it done. So I decided, since I'm not doing makeup, then I would do this content that I needed to get up anyway. PR that I received that I wanted to do reviews on. And honestly, I just haven't felt like doing makeup. I still have been enjoying watching videos about makeup and talking about makeup and looking at makeup, but I just haven't been doing my makeup, and most of it is time. I spend more, so I don't have a lot of free time, and I used to do my makeup while at work, but my job that I have now, I really don't have the availability to do that anymore. Before I didn't actively, like, I was using my mind more than anything. Like, I could do my makeup and tell them to do what I needed them to do at the same time and not have to, focus so much. Like, I just knew what I was doing. And now with this current job that I have, this new position, I just have to focus, and I'm using like 15 different things to try to find the answer for one question. And, I'm having to really dig deeper in the system, and it's not just like, how do I fix this or how do I fix that? It's what's wrong with my bill and where did this charge come from? And hi there, Sally. But most of my free time I have been sleeping. Is really the way to put it. I have been having a lot of problems with my depression again, to the where I would sleep until like 3 o'clock, 3 o'clock at night on my days off, and then go back to bed at like 9 or 10. I had a period at one point, I actually missed 3 days of work because of my issues. And I literally spent the whole time either laying in bed or on the couch asleep, or just miserable. I've been having a lot of tests done recently, and getting the results of those. Like, I've noticed that I don't feel like my hearing is what it used to be. Like, I have trouble understanding things sometimes. Like, someone could say one thing and I hear a complete different thing. Or if we're in a room and other people are talking, I can't hear. Or if you're in front of me facing the other direction talking, I can't make out what you're saying. So I've been having, all of these doctor's appointments and all of these tests, and I don't think it's been helping with my depression, and the worrying, and worrying if I can do my job and if they're gonna fire me, or just problems like that. And my hearing test came back. They told me that it's normal, that I'm in the normal range, and that I could have hearing aids if I wanted them, but they couldn't find anything wrong with my hearing. So I don't know. They checked me for asthma, because I do have a lot of problems with, like, breathing. Mostly when, like, it kind of hits randomly sometimes, where I just can't breathe. Like, I don't know. Not really that I can't breathe, it's that maybe I don't breathe. And then stairs are my enemy. It doesn't even matter if I'm carrying a big heavy bucket of clothes and going upstairs. It gets to me, and I'm an open mouth breather anyway. My nose pretty much does not work. And so I was trying to find out, things like that. And so when I've listened to myself on phone calls, you just hear me breathing, like, really heavy. And I've always hated that. And wanted to find out more of, like, what could be causing it. So they've come back and told me that I have something called, like, restricted breathing disease. Basically saying that my lungs don't take in as much air as, like, what normal people's lungs do. So I do have to breathe more often. And I can't breathe as deep as other people can. Oddly enough, I can hold my breath for a pretty long time. And I have caught myself where, like, I just hold my breath without thinking. Especially in, like, social situations. If I feel like I'm breathing too loudly, I will kind of hold my breath as much as I can and try to breathe quietly. It's one of those things that I feel very awkward about, and to find out that there is something going on. And they think it might be more than depression. They are changing me from Wellbutrin to Latuda. Editing me here, I actually ended up not doing the Latuda because it was $35 per prescription, and they had me set for 14 pills at 20 milligrams and 30 at 40, so being $70. And I can't afford to have something that expensive each month. So they actually changed it to Abilify instead at 5 milligrams. And as far as I know, and honestly, I don't know what to believe from what my mom told me. I have no clue what she said was real and what she made up. But um, she always told me she had bipolar and multiple personalities. And then I actually found out at my aunt and uncle's like 30th or 40th wedding anniversary, something like really big. I found out from one of my aunts that my mom was actually diagnosed as schizophrenic before she had me at one point. And so I don't know if she was schizophrenic and bipolar, if she was actually schizophrenic the whole time. But I grew up my whole life knowing her as being bipolar. And I don't really know much about my family medical history. It's all pretty much up in the air. I don't know. I think on my mom's side, honestly, my mom was the only one I ever heard of having these kind of issues, but they think I could be bipolar instead of just having regular depression and anxiety disorder. Because they were asking me questions, and one of the questions was like, do you have an uncontrollable like urge to go shopping and spend money and do it even when you shouldn't? And that is one of my problems. So we're gonna try this other med, and we're gonna see where that goes, and if I feel any better, I don't know if my medicines aren't working. This could be seasonal depression. I mean, it is winter, which honestly I haven't known enough. Like I've only known that I've had depression for a few years. And what like actually what was depression that I just thought was, I was told my whole life I was just being lazy. So I didn't know. And so I don't know. The diagnosis is kind of scary and I don't know what it means. But it is what it is. So we'll try this new medicine and we'll see. We'll see how it works. And if things get better, because I can't keep missing work as much as I have been. Honestly, I'm lucky I've made it this far, because for this whole year I was not FMLA eligible because of all the time that I spent on short-term disability last year. So I've struggled with exchanging time and making it up on other days, and I barely made it through it. And now I have the FMLA where if I have to take a day off, I can. But at the same time, it's hurting me because it's killing my paycheck, and but I'm doing what I can. One day at a time, right? So, that's all. I'm gonna stop the video here before I keep rambling, and this is super long as it is, and I don't want to make it any longer, but I'm hoping makeup content will make a comeback soon, and I hope you guys stay patient with me while I work through this, yeah, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. Not all videos on my channel are like this. And hoping to get back to my normal content and regular schedule soon. So, thanks for watching. Bye.